you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more.
Turning it on! Quickly out to the tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the big fella, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment? Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. He's at the touchdown, South Carolina. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice stick up on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Armstrong. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Texas A&M going quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try the right side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. He might want another play. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one, the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Black 24.
He leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, that's why this guy's one of the best receivers in the country. Even when he's double covered, he's open. He's able to make the catch and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he slipped through
this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
To the air on first down. They're working that left side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on third down. Pulls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you've got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job.
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Aggies. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Buys a little time. Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Yeah, just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They just keep firing. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got evil.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
The play action fake. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Lot of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Aikman. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. He has 60 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Right on the money. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
South Carolina, 20.
On the move from inside his 5.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
To the ground with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Underwood. Gonna let it fly. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
South Carolina.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. The kicking team's got it, and they take the... right back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, I think these guys have gone completely mental. They have lost their minds. The punt team is on the field, and they're in the red zone. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. if they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play. Alsaville declined the penalty. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. On the ground, it's Powell. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Offense facing fourth down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down coming up.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
And I don't know if field position really matters on that one, right? I know they're on the plus side of territory, but 4th and inches, most offenses today are going to be going for it. They did. They execute the running play, and they keep the sticks moving.
Using the quick game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working the middle. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
South Carolina, 27.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it. Turning it on! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Boy, I really wasn't expecting a run there. Most teams in that situation look... What a job to lay out and make the catch. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And right down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got room at the 35. Racing to the right. The 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
The inside handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. Loose in the middle. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 10 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Give out of the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line.
Into the secondary on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Let's go!
Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Give to the back. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Clear. Pound.
From the gun, running back on the move. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
6-9-1. Here we go, set.
Powers forward. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. They march 72 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team.
Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Keeps looking downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Finds his big tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get to completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field, try and score, and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that one.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
South Carolina, 55.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. He leaves it with his back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off play action. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He is stopped short of the line.